Hi, this is Ratan Gupta from Knowledge Varsity, and in this video session we are going to cover filter and sorting. Okay, these are very important concept and many of you would be aware of how to do the filter and sorting, but we'll see different type of thing. Okay, one will see that how you can apply the filter, what are the shortcuts of the filter, then we'll see sorting, and then one other thing we'll see that how to do left to right sorting. Most of the time people do the sorting on the column top to bottom, but here we will see how to do the left to right sorting. So first we'll see that how you can create a filter on this table. Okay, so we have this data. So what we have is, this is the serial number. I will tell you why I have kept this serial number. Then you have month and the salesman, the region where the salesman has made the sale, and the course he is selling. So we have the different courses like CFA level 2, equity modeling, fixed income modeling, etc. And the number of customers to whom he has sold, and what is the net sales and what is the profit that the firm has generated. So this is just a randomly generated data. So we would be interested in getting some insight from the from this table. Let's say suppose I want to know that, okay, how much is the sales done by Rupesh in northeast region. So how much sales Rupesh has done in northeast region. So if you see that Rupesh will be there in multiple rows, okay, I need to filter those out, right? So what I can do is I can create a filter over here. Okay, now the process of creation of the filter is very simple. Okay, if you see, if you want to create a filter on this table, what we can do is, anywhere in this table you can put your mouse. Okay, so you can select any cell, and once you have selected the cell, what you can do is you can go to here, sort and filter. So you can see that the icon is like a filter icon, so you can select it. Okay, so this is one way you can do. Another way that you can do is, after selecting a cell, you can go to this data. Okay, right, so let's say we click on data, and in data you find that the filter is present. So data filter also you can do. So this is also, you can see that it is in a funnel shape, right? Then there is also one way which we will see later once we do it. Okay, however, you don't have to go to data and do the filter. It is better that you remember the shortcut. Okay, so what is the shortcut for this? The shortcut for filter is Control Shift and L. So you have to press the control button, along with that you have to press the shift button, and then you have to press the L button. So if you press Control Shift L, okay, you should be able to get the filtration done. So Control Shift and, so let's see, I have selected this and I have pressed Control Shift and L. Okay, I have not pressed anything apart from this button. I have not moved my mouse. So what you see is, once I have pressed it, you find that this is highlighted. Okay, it means that, okay, it means that you have done the you have selected the filter. Similarly, you will find that, okay, in the home button, if you see, okay, your filter should be highlighted. Your filter is highlighted. See here, over here, this filter is highlighted, right? Then you will also find that, okay, after this has been done, okay, you can see that these arrows have come in all the columns. So whenever you see an arrow, you can say that in this filter is selected. So note that Control Shift All is a toggle button. So let's see, if I press this again, if I press again Control Shift All, that those arrows have gone. So it means that filter is now not there. Again I press Control Shift L, now again the arrow have come. So Control Shift L is a toggle button. You keep on pressing, you keep on seeing that the the filter comes and filter goes. So this is a much simpler method to get the filter. Okay, so once you remember the shortcut, let us see, we want to know how much sales Rupesh has done in the northeast region. So what we'll do is, okay, from this here we will select the salesman Rupesh. So since we want to select only one salesperson Rupesh, what we will do is, we'll first check this box. uncheck this box. So if I uncheck this box, okay, I have removed everybody, and then I will select Rupesh, press OK. Okay, so I now, if you see all the rows, you will find that only Rupesh is there. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, and note that in the filtration, okay, the Excel doesn't do much thing. What it does is it hides the cell. So if you see here, okay, it hides the cell. So you find that 4 is mentioned, 5, 6, 7, 8 is not there. So it has, those cells are hidden. If you want, you can bring those cells. It is, this filtration is just a hiding process from the side of Excel. Okay, also one thing you will notice over here in the status bar that, okay, once you have filtered on the Rupesh, it is showing that how many records you have got. So it is saying that out of total of 1079 records, you have 125 records. So this is giving you an idea. Okay, so Rupesh has made sales 129 in 129 months, right? So, or 125 number of transactions you have, right? Then I am interested in computing for Northeast region. But before that, if you see over here, okay, since I have done the filtration on Rupesh, you find that, okay, here filter has come, the funnel has come. Note that on those where no filtration is done, they are still arrow marks. So this will give you an idea, okay, that filter has been applied on this particular column, right? So next what you do is we apply the filter on this, and I again unselect this and I select Northeast. Okay, great, right? Now once you have done Rupesh Northeast, what you find is the status bar shows only 11 records are there. Okay, so status bar is showing 11 records over here. Then what we need to do is, okay, we have now an idea. Okay, so how many different courses he has sold, okay, what is the profit that he has, okay, what is the net sales he has done. Okay, so once we cover the pivot table, we can see that how summation etc can be done. But as of now, if you are interested in finding what is the sales he has generated, the sum of the net sales, so what we can see is I have selected everything. I here get the sum of the net sales done. Okay, similarly the average sales he has done is 640 and the count is 11. Similarly, if you want to know the profit, you can select and you can see that 2357 is the profit that has been generated, and the number of customer he has served is 72. So this is giving an idea, okay, how many sales is being done, right? So this is the use of filter. So on complex data set, too many number of rows, okay, the sales manager, the area sales manager, vice presidents, or even CFOs, CEOs, they would want to get a lot of data filtered. So this can be a useful method for them, right? So this is how you can achieve. Now let us say if I want to clear the filtration, so I want to clear the filter from this region. So what I can do is I can just click here, okay, I click here and I click on this clear filter from region. Click here, so then it is now funnel is gone. Similarly, I want to clear from here, clear from salesman. So now you have cleared and you are in the same this serial format, right? So this is the thing. Okay, now secondly, like one quick way to do the filtration, let's say suppose you want to know that, okay, how much sales etc has been done by Abhishek. So what you can do is you can quickly right click here, okay, and you can click here filter, and then you can say that filter by selected value. So once you click it, you will see only the filtration done on the name of Abhishek. Okay. So only Abhishek name is there. It means that, okay, you have quickly done the filter. So please note that even in this case you do not require Control Shift L. So I'll select Abhishek, right click, filter, filter by selected value. So it is done, filtration by Abhishek is done. So quick way to achieve the filter. Next, if I have done the filtration on Abhishek, now I want to know how much sales Abhishek has done in the Northeast region. So what I will do is I'll click Northeast, right click, press filter, and then filter by selected sales value. So what I have is whatever I had achieved through this long process, I can achieve through just right clicking on the cells and doing the filtration. Then next I want is, okay, Abhishek in the northeast region, I want to know how much sales he has done in the CFA level 1 course. I'll right click over here, filter on the sales value. So if you see CFA level 1 course, so we get an idea, okay, how many customer he has served, what is the net sales and what is the profit that has been generated, right? So this is also a very good way to do. This was the way I was talking about. So I can press Ctrl Shift L and I am just back to my original data set. Then the next thing that I would want to cover is how you apply the date filters. Okay, so